Well, hello there. It's Tuesday night. I'm in Las Vegas. It's almost 9:10 p.m. So I'm about to go to bed. Actually, I'm tired. There will be no craziness for me in Las Vegas here. Where Las Vegas is just another town. I used to live here for a little while. You get Vegased out and start to live normally after a little while. I wasn't like that in my 20s, that's for darn sure. But anyway, before that, let's go over the sports algorithms really, really fast. And then we'll do a video tomorrow. And then I get to go on my sabbatical of sports videos. I didn't make any bets today. I said I was going to. And you know what happened? I got stuck in the desert doing a video with a bunch of really old cars and crashed planes. That's true. You'll see that video later. I'll edit it up. Just trying to do comedy. I'm going to do a bunch of different stuff on this channel. You're going to get a peek into the craziness that is my brain. Let's just say that. So, how did the algorithms do? Let's continue on that road. All the hockey games win because I didn't bet them. So they won. All the favorites won. Even the Caps won. And Carolina came back down, I believe, 3 goals to beat LA because I said LA had a good line, right? Okay. So these 3 teams win. Good. Hockey, I think, is going on All-Star break. If not tomorrow, really soon. Let's check. Do they have any games tomorrow? I haven't checked yet. I hope they have something. On Wednesday, 2. Hurricanes again against Sabres and Bruins Maple Leafs. Wow, it's actually good action. So run that. That'll be part of the video tomorrow. NBA. Uh, I thought I did my thought experiment while I drive, which is how I solve a lot of programming problems as I visualize it in my head while I cannot look at my phone or anything else while I'm driving. I solve a lot of problems that way. I solved this problem even though I haven't programmed it yet. I know what I'm going to do. I know how to get the distributions. I know how to create symbols for them, and I know how to get them to read out a combo string that's going to make it digestible when we're sorting. So I have all that in my head, and that will be something I do either before I go to sleep or when I wake up tomorrow, and that will be part of the video tomorrow, and it will work. I'm very confident in what I thought of doing here that will make this really, really helpful. So we'll have like light, medium, and high rankings for each rating. And then we're going to use those letters to combine together to show which variables we are weighting when we are sorting through our compare pivot sheet, which shows the results of things. So that's rolling. So that'll be good. How did we do today? Denver's still game is still going on. It looks like 2-2. I mean, it's just tough. I really wait till my distributions are good because I was going with how did the other distributions do today? Why doesn't that change? Why doesn't that change? It's supposed to change. Didn't, right? Didn't move at all. 75. Okay, now we're changing. So 66 and 3 were very close. 75 did terrible. Yikes. It's the U to win on one. All right, well, this one does a little better. The Knicks lost in overtime, so had we bet on them. I don't know what the injury situation was. I didn't update the injury report because I got a life to live. That sucks. All right, so NBA Knicks lose. Doesn't look like it's good. All right, next college basketball. I think we had a winning day. Pretty sure. There's one game still going on. San Diego State. It's not. I don't think it's close to done yet. It is. Yeah, it's really close at halftime. So the other games, though, talked about our home teams. 12-1. TCU's injuries, I fixed that. Thank you to who I can't remember the name, who commented about the injury report for TCU not being accurate. You were right. For those of you scoring at home, or even if you're alone, as Keith Olbermann used to say, you have to go into the matrix and you have to find TCU's references, and we have to change them to TCU instead of Texas Christian right here. It used to say Texas Christian right here, and that was wrong because that's not the way that the streamlined name was matrixed in the entire file. So once I fixed that, it fixed the injury report, it got this correct, and it got TCU's health at 70%. Of course, the accidental 100% that it showed there made it look like TCU was a better pick, and they ended up winning the game. So it would have been a no bet had I seen that 70%. It would have been a no bet, just like a couple of the other teams that were hurting were no bets, which we'll see on the away side of these games in a second. Only loser was Western Michigan. And I listen to, people are coming into my YouTube feed that do college basketball picks, especially. Like YouTube is picking up on the fact that my videos are getting views on this topic, and they're pushing that kind of material at me. And this guy, I can't remember his name. I almost want to go through my YouTube history. I'm going to do that right now. I got a lot of YouTube history, but I'm going to go through my history real quick to try to find his name. Super intelligent guy. I think he had like 4 or 5 thousand, or maybe even 50,000 subscribers. But what was interesting about him was he was talking about this game. He's talking about Western Michigan. He's talking about how Northern Illinois is playing a lot better. He's talking about Western Michigan's defense being real trouble and stuff. And he was really selling Northern Illinois a lot. And I get it. He was doing a nice analysis of recent trends on the team. And we don't look at streaks for college basketball teams. It's not something I've added in here, but it was pretty interesting, and to lose that game, I'm actually not surprised after listening to him. Let's find him on here. Where's my history? How do we do phones anymore? Library, history. Here we go. No, my videos. Where's my history? Oh, there it is. This guy. Okay, I think this is him. This is him. His name is Hot Tip Bets. Think. Stop with the ads already. Hot Tip Bets. Um, let's make sure it's him. Yes, it is him. So this guy, that guy, Hot Tip Bets guy. Smart dude. Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of smart folks out there doing a good job. So I'd recommend listening to that guy. It's good if I'm not going to be around. Because he picked off the one home team that didn't win today, and he did it in convincing fashion by talking about streaks and talking about defense, talking about shooting percentage recently. Good. So I think Northern Illinois picked some big upsets recently as well. Like he was on top of it. So there's obviously those type of factors. Other than that, I mean, it's a pretty good day. Profitable. Yep, we're profitable on our first 4 picks, 25% ROI, going 3-1 on the value picks. So we have a successful day 4 of doing this. Day 3 was a loser yesterday. Day 1 was a winner. Day 2 was a big winner. And this is a pretty big win. 3-1. Those lines were not awful. So good on the home team side. How about the away team side? 9-4 and barely profitable, but our value picks are not profitable because why? Well, it's kind of obvious. We saw huge injuries on Indiana and Clemson, and both those teams lose. The other underdog wins, UNLV, which I talked about driving between those two cities over the last few days, between Colorado Springs and Vegas. So a lot of obvious stuff here. You lose Ohio. I put that score in there right? Did I put that score in there right? Ohio versus Eastern Michigan college basketball score. Google. Oh, hi, I turned the volume off. Yeah, Eastern Michigan outscores the crap out of them, 90-77. Yep. I guess it was 90-77, not 90-79. I think I typed that wrong. But yeah, probably me wanting to get the 79 exactly right. That's probably what happened. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think it was 90-77 if I just saw that right. Then St. Louis loses to Fordham. But other than that, away team's doing pretty darn good. So overall, the entire day, value picks would not be profitable because of those away teams losing up top, but they're Clemson and they're the 2 injured teams. They're Clemson and Indiana. So I almost want to remove them. I want to show you what it was like with the teams you were supposed to play, right? I mean, it's not saying play Maryland and Boston College. It's saying don't play this game because you don't have enough information. We could pull the teams out and show that to you, but I'm too tired. It's not even do that. But overall, you're profitable at like 13%. Like a lot of picks worked out well. So a lot of things we said worked out. Your home team value picks worked out. And college basketball, you can pretty much set your clock to, set your watch to it. Like you are going to win most of the time with this algorithm. It's good like that. So that's the day. That's Tuesday. I will be back Wednesday for the last sports video for a good long while. And good luck, everyone. May all your picks be winning. If you want to buy copies of this, you still can. And you may be able to buy copies of this indefinitely, even if I'm not updating them, and still contact me. I don't know whether or not I don't know whether or not, let's just be honest with everybody who's stuck with this video. I got people that want to pay me money to shut me up. I got people that want to pay me money to stop doing videos. I got people that want to pay me money to stop putting out material. I don't know who they are. I don't. I don't know if they're bookies. I don't know if they're the casino industry. I don't know if they're people that want to screw me over for other reasons. I don't know what's going on. But I got spidey sense. And my spidey sense tells me that these people are not necessarily on the level. I just don't know. So I told them if they want to pay me a bunch of money, I'll stop doing videos. They said they would. I don't know if they are. If they don't, I'm going to keep doing videos. So that's the way it is. I am the world's worst person when it comes to keeping a secret. I'm pretty much honest with everyone all the time. And I do get some respect for doing that because I will say what's on my mind and I will be truthful and I won't screw you over. I might yell at you for asking me to do a million things, but I won't lie to you. And so I don't want to lie to people. And I also don't want to have anyone tell me what to do. That's why I quit working a long time ago because I hated having people tell me what to do when I thought I was right. So will I take the money to shut up? If it's a lot of money, yeah, because I could use it. But if it's not a lot of money, or if it's people screwing with me, trying to get me to stop, give out this information because it's hurting the sports books because it's so good, well then I'm not going to listen to them and I'm not going to take their money. I'm just going to keep doing this whenever I feel like it. It's not going to be every day, and I'm certainly not going to put in the effort into it like I did in the past because I don't want gambling in this focus to be taking up too much of my time. But for those of you who ask me and enjoy it, and certainly friends, I will call you friends. A lot of you that have been with me for years and sent me questions and had good times and bad times. Yeah, if you need a copy of an algorithm because you haven't been updated once, of course I've got them. Like I've got them. I've got everything. I've got thousands of these in many different areas. Chances are, if you ever needed to do anything that involves numbers and data, I probably have a copy of something, regardless of whether it's genetics, sports, accounting, politics, doctors. I mean, I did one of these things for doctors that were getting money. They were being paid money and residuals for doing things. There was a thing called Open Secrets where they published all the money that doctors were getting for certain things. Do you know what happened to me when I did that? I almost got sued and I got a bunch of doctors in England trying to tear my YouTube channel down. They were so pissed. They're like, do not put this information out in a digestible format. Do not tell everybody that there's this guy who developed a hip implant who's making $9 million a year off of residuals and the freaking thing doesn't work. Yeah, that's what happened to me. There's a lot of things I have. So I have whatever you need. And because I'm so freaking honest and productive, whenever anyone emails me asking anything, if you've done it, I respond like 4 seconds later with an answer. And I do that with everybody. That's how I handle everyone. So I'm going to continue to live my life that way because it's a very stress-free way to live because I never get caught lying to anybody and I just do what I want. Will I stop doing videos? I think we're talking me into not taking money from people is what this video is doing because I'll tell you what, it'd have to be a tremendous amount of money to get me to stop doing videos forever. And I don't think people have that kind of money that want to pay me. So you probably will continue to see videos. And as the channel grows and I'm now essentially monetized, even if it hasn't taken effect yet or it hasn't been processed, I don't know what I'm going to make per video doing ads, revenue per video and stuff like that. I just don't know. It could be just like $5 a video in ad revenue I get, in which case I'm obviously not going to be rushing to do a ton of videos, but it could be more. And I mean, if it was a situation where, every day you did a video and maybe you could make 50 or $100 worth of ad revenue, you're going to see me doing 3 or 4 videos a day on different topics. I don't know if it's ever going to get that way, but I've always said the algorithms are the best that have ever been created, and I stand by that. Nobody does it in an automated fashion better than us right here. I got enough years doing enough sports to really say that because everything's kind of predictable. That's why I can tell you pick home teams with value picks. Like it just works. This thing just works. So that's the update. I mean, it's good news. It's kind of news. It's personal news. It's everything. It's Tuesday night. I'm in Vegas and I mean, I'd love to go get some hookers and like do some coke, except that I don't do those things. So I guess I'm just gonna go to bed because there's nothing really to do. All right. Good luck, everybody. May all your picks be winning. I hope you had a good day. I hope you won money, and I hope. I mean, oh yeah. Let me say one thing. I'll make it part of this video because anybody who's listening to this at this point is not listening for sports anymore. But I saw that Mr. Beast, YouTube juggernaut. I mean, if I mean, it's not a prediction anymore because it's already happened. But Mr. Beast is going to be around for our entire generation and our kids' generation. Mr. Beast is a juggernaut. Mr. Beast does it right. If you don't know Jimmy Donaldson, he is Mr. Beast. He's from North Carolina. And he's been doing YouTube for a while, and he's essentially the number one YouTuber right now. He did a video series or a video about, it's called like making 1,000 people blind who can see again or something like that. I didn't watch the entire thing yet, but I will. And I believe he financed cataract surgeries for 1,000 people. This is an issue that touches me personally. This eye had a cataract surgery about 5 or 6 years ago. This eye needs to have one and is going to have one very soon, probably with the same doctor that I had that did this one. I am a very young person to have cataracts. I'm a very young person to have a lot of the vision problems that I had. This eye also had a retinal detachment when I was 18 years old, jumping into a pool, and this one has had multiple laser tears. I am essentially blind. I see through other ways, but I know what it's like not to be able to see. I know what it's like to have a cataract. It clouds your vision. It makes you feel like you're half asleep all the time because you don't get the same frequencies of light passing through the obscured coating that builds on your lens in your eye. And it is a life-changing surgery, and it's something that's actually quite easy to do, and the complications are not nearly as common as you would think. Sometimes the lens will pop out of its pocket, but these are things that we've mastered a lot of the human anatomy and especially the eye to be able to do this as a standard procedure. You'll see a little twinkle if you look right there. Anybody who has a cataract, they have a twinkle right in the center of their eye. And what it is that the way that they shape the lens has almost a uniform shape. They can't make as many imperfections and inconsistencies that we have in our own natural lens. They're of a harder substance. And because of that, they end up focusing light right at a point. And when you stare at someone and they have a twinkle right in the middle of the eye, they're not an angel. They might be, but they're not an angel. They've just had cataract surgery. And it is, like I said, a life-changing surgery for many people. So when I see that that is what Mr. Beast is doing with his money, let me tell you that that guy is a pro. That guy knows that his moniker on his YouTube channel is I want to make the world a better place before I die. He's doing it. He deserves the fame. He deserves the fortune as he keeps recycling it to everyone else anyway. And it just reminds me that there's so many other things you can do on YouTube than sports betting. And there's other topics I'm absolutely going to hit on. And I just wanted to mention that what Mr. Beast is doing is he's doing it right. And we're going to try to do it more right here on this channel as well, because while giving advice about sports picks and really doing data analysis on all these different stats is just really what we're doing. It's productive, but it's also a very narrow vision of a very narrow stream of what's going on in my brain that I want to release to the world on YouTube. We're going to be monetizing Cam Braverman, and you're going to be astonished at the variety of videos that are coming on this channel. Let's just say that there'll be a lot. So that is the big update. Good luck, everyone. I hope your picks won, and I hope your day is fine today and tomorrow. Good luck. Bye-bye.